Hi Aries, my name's Leona from Super ConsciousSoul, and this is your reading for August 2017. So firstly, we have that in the past or just recently or even now for some people, there could have been some sort of truth that's come to light, something that's kind of come, something that's been shown to you. It's like the blindfold has been taken off, so to speak, but it's something that you've worked a long time on. There's been a lot of progress on this. This is like, this could be you getting to a certain point or a certain completion within something and deciding to kind of put your barriers up, to take a rest, to halt for a while, let's say. This could be you feeling like you need to put up protective barriers around you because of an information or a truth that's been brought to light. Next to that, you also have the Three of Swords. So this could be telling me that there could have been a little bit of angst or emotional upset in regards to this Three of Swords and this halt in something. Something could have been going pretty well and then something came to light and then there was a complete halt, let's say. It doesn't necessarily mean that someone's cheating or someone's breaking up or something like that. I'm getting that it was more to do with a decision, possibly. It can also be you feeling like you just need to put up your boundaries now that you know the truth. It could be that you feel like you can move on again soon after a rest, but you need to put up your boundaries again in order to move forward. But it's also, if you haven't already seen what the universe is trying to show you, it's asking you to kind of take off the blindfold this month, to kind of tap into this intuition, this sea that's behind you here. And to also use your forward thinking eyes, because if they put down the swords and took off the blindfold, things would seem a whole heap different. So I'm not really too worried about the Three of Swords being there for you guys at the moment. I feel like it's more of a battle between sort of the mental and the passions, the passionate. It can do with could be to do with a relationship. It could be to do with a job. Obviously, because this is a general reading, it will differ for everybody and affect people in different ways. So your past issue was in seeing this truth or making this decision or things coming to light. So now your present focus is the Eight of Swords. So you're still quite caught up in this mental anxiety, this mental torture, but it's like this time underneath it you have the Knight of Wands. So this is somebody who's courageous, who moves forward, who's energetic. It could be you starting a new job. It could be you starting something passionate. A new relationship could be coming in with this fire energy. It could be, it's also your energy. So it could be you or the other person, because you're both. It could be a fire sign coming in, or it could be your energy and you're displaying this passionate, courageous, bold, adventurous. They love to love. They're very passionate about what they believe in. They like to lead the kind of charge. They like to lead people in protests against things, let's say. But there's a little bit of mental anxiety there. And this card too is suggesting that you don't necessarily have to have that. You can choose to release a few of these mental worries. Give them over to God. Talk to your friends. Just let a few burdens that sometimes we're carrying, that we think we should be carrying, but we're not necessarily carrying. But yet again, you've got this energy of fire and mental. So you've got the passions against the mental here again this month. In terms of what's helping you and what's hindering you, so what's helping you is that there seems to be abundance around you. There seems to be things are flowing good for you. You could have had a new job. The family life would be going really great with this card. Your health would be blossoming. This could be talking about pregnancy. It could talk about fertility in all areas of your life. You could be decorating your home. It's just about bringing in, there's an air of opulence around you, and it's also Venus again. So I'm getting that it could be romance again for you, Aries. There could be a lovely sense of home, love, marriage, just blessings in general. But against that we have the Five of Pentacles, and this is like a money worry. So you've got this abundance, but it's like for you this month the line is between like walking with this abundance and feeling like you're being kind of left out in the cold, or if you feel like finances aren't as stable, or you're worrying about finances, or you're worrying about future prospects. There could be something growing that you're worrying about this month, and that is causing this kind of balance to be shown between having everything and kind of being left out in the cold. So it's asking you to maybe balance those two things this month, or find a way to kind of not berate yourself either way. Do you get? It's about finding that self-love, but also not about trying to hold on to that energy of money too much. It's about enjoying it and being in that moment to enjoy it, because in your future you have the wheel. This is your future issue or focus. You have the wheel. So this is talking about you finding a sense of completion, a sense of victory, a sense of, it's with the other two cards below, you have the Nine of Pentacles again. This talks about abundance. It talks about wealth. It talks about love. Although she is alone and she is quite independent, she's very financially independent, but there's also, it could be that you're coming to a completion within yourself about being with yourself. It could be self-love for you, because under the deck you have the Three of Pentacles, and that's about self-worth and people seeing your worth. Yeah, and then the Nine of Cups has just fallen out beneath that. So that's the wish card. I feel like the angels are guiding me to say that you're kind of wanting to, you're establishing yourself. You're establishing yourself financially before you move forward. With that card, we have the Five of Cups, and this could be you kind of healing from past regrets, past cycles, past misfortunes. It could be you deciding to say, well, look, I'm looking on the bright side of life. Because with those two cards, I'm not worried about this one as much, because I feel like you're healing from whatever this is. You've had to walk away from something in the past, and now it's like that cycle's completed. It can also be about cycles, mental cycles. It can be about completion of things in the material world, such as university, such as a step up in a job. It could be about finally being in a position to make you feel like you're independent or financially complete. But it's you're definitely moving away from this energy, I feel, of loss. I feel like you're moving towards a more abundant state, a more clear, complete, and like a clean slate almost. That's what was trying to come out then, so I'm going to say it. It's like almost like a clean slate for you guys this month. I really do hope this has helped. Take care. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching.